the international lovers round.
Welcome to Island Time Radio. Island Time Radio, Island Time Radio. We have here tonight Mr. Delibanger, who I had the honor in being behind him performing for Rock City today, and that was wonderful.
Come work with me today.
Yeah, I work with this nigga today.
You a security for a little bit too?
Man, this guy, Jordan, my co-host, he was supposed to be there, but that's alright, he ain't in spirit. But talk to me, man. How is this experience? Talk to me.
It's dope. It ain't ordinary. It ain't something I kind of got prepared for, because it's like ain't normal at all. Like today you could be in St. Thomas, tomorrow you're in California, the next day in Hawaii.
Give me the real.
That's the real.
Give me the real.
Like, I ain't gonna like, it'll sound good. I imagine that it'll becoming a job to you. You know what I mean? It's a
no, I imagine that today, and that was just one day. Like when I was with you, I was like, dude, I could see myself doing this. Like this could be it, dog. Like that was real cool, man.
It's just a dope experience. You're mind blowing. How good she say? Mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
I mean, it's a dope job to have. Like, imagine it's just hanging out every day. That's your job. You're doing what you love every single day. So it's I'm grateful for that.
What I noticed too, that you guys have a brotherhood. You guys like keep your door open. You're like, oh, use this washcloth because I need to bed. I have that kind of brotherhood, and everybody humble, super humble. That's what I noticed about that today. So I could see y'all having a good stretch with no. Y'all have fights? Come on.
Everybody argue.
Come on, I have fights.
Everybody argue.
Like fist
Not
fights.
fights. Nah. We grown. We ain't fighting. What we got to fight about?
So Timothy never fight you, bro.
I ain't seen no fight. Maybe when they were younger, but no, it ain't that serious to get to fighting. Nah.
But
that's too emotional.
Who's the prankster, like? Who gives y'all the most problems?
Jamal will be the prankster in different ways, though.
Also,
but everybody have to share. Like,
you look like a prankster.
Who, me?
You look like a prankster.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
He look like a type.
That'll be like
he's a toothpaste man and thing.
Man.
Yeah. So what Jamal do? Tell the he
Like,
was quiet. He was more quiet than anybody
He do
else.
stuff like everybody at the airport can't find Jamal, and he gonna hit you a line like, my boy, just wait, you know.
Oh, and everybody.
And everybody like,
oh
this
God,
man
okay.
Disciplined or blah blah blah. And then he just come around the car with some Chick-fil-A in his hand or something like that.
Well, that's kind of harmless. I talking about like the real deal, like cutting somebody's hair and toothpaste, like.
Nah, we don't.
Oh, are you not childish? Okay.
The thing is, you know the crazy thing? When we go to work, we aren't work. As much as you see us play around today.
Yeah.
But a
Y'all
lot of
niggas
times,
having fun.
people still like, we still working. So it's like, songs still need to be done.
So what's a work day?
Huh?
What's a work day?
When we on the road?
Yeah, like what's a typical day at work?
It all depends, because traveling, if you're traveling on, like today, started from last night. We did a show last night, did an after party. By the time you get back to the hotel room, you just pack, go to the airport. We went to San Juan, and that was whole nonsense. Then come here,
always
do a show.
That's a lot.
Come here,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
So what about a productive work day?
That's productive.
No, I'm
though.
talking about like working in the studio, producing,
studio,
and writing.
like the man work on a tape. They just work on a tape. That is just like how he is, but what game done.
I don't want to spill the beans, but
And put it this way, I'll give you how to run and write that song. It's amazing actually, because he'll be doing 5 things at a time.
take notes, artists.
5 things at a time while writing a song and concentrating on the song. So it's kind of like dope. Like, imagine somebody writing a song, because he goes in the booth, he might spit a line or two, come out, have a full conversation with her about something totally different. Like, nothing having to do with the song.
You're talking
Walk back in the booth, give a whole verse. Walk back out.
Me ain't not going to speak. Just start.
You know what I mean? Walk back out, go send an email and do something else. Turn to our next song, listen to something else, and come back and finish the song, just like that.
But see,
That's
he look like he have a routine. He build a routine. You know how NBA players build a routine like Steph Curry before every game he have to do that razzle dazzle shit.
Shoot the ball
do
from
the
back
tunnel
court.
shot, and then he usually have a really good game. You know what I'm saying? That could probably be his. Lil Wayne does something similar. if my knowledge saw me right, Lil Wayne would pretty much play the beat. He like whatever pop in his head, he run in the booth,
And drink 2
spit
bottles
it
of
quick,
codeine.
and drink a bunch of codeine. He spit it, then he stop, go sit down, go smoke.
Yeah.
With something else come to your head, run back in the booth and do it. So like a lot of people that do that.
I mean, it's a dope thing to see it, and then
Because you right next
It's
to
like
it.
how-
you're right next to it. You know, it's like how
when you
like,
have the time.
And then if I get caught up in it, I walk in slower. Cause he don't walk fast.
Because you can be a fan.
You know what I mean? So you like, oh my god. At first, that's when you like, oh my god, how the like,
You ready for a hook and you even start a hook yet.
you know what I mean? Like how you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you learn like, okay, do your work, Lee do he.
Yeah.
And then, but a typical work day in the studio is like that. You gonna get jokes. You gonna get everybody putting their creative minds trying to be like, nah, maybe not that. Try this. You know what I mean? So that's a studio work day with a lot of jokes.
But you have
And
to prepare a lot
conversations.
too, because you notice you start the show, you have to speak to the crowd, get everybody pumped. You ever feel like, you know, like the edge off of you once you see them come out and start rocking, like, okay, let me just sit back and just let them do that thing?
First day we went on tour was the craziest. 30,000 people.
So where was that?
We Golden State Arena actually.
Nice.
Or the first day of the tour. And that's like 30,000 people looking at you like, look, you better entertain me. And you just like, oh.
And this is the white folks.
Yeah. You saw
You
those?
can say that, right? White folks. This is the white folks.
Yeah. They're the turn up.
I can say.
Anybody see St. John?
Nah, I didn't see
St.
St. John, no.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean like typically how it is when they be
Yeah,
popping?
it's like St. John was out of
This stream that?
yeah, out of the Caribbean,
Yeah.
St. John was the most lit. And they were
Overall.
lit.
The hours are though.
They were lit.
Trinidad, all of that.
Trinidad were lit, but it went in that way.
I feel Trinidad overrated.
There's too much of a show now.
Yeah, everybody that talk about it too much now, so I think
In,
they're
what, for
overrated.
Carnival?
They said Brazil be more better than Trinidad.
I never been to Brazil. I've been to Trinidad.
They're saying that because they have sexy women. with big
I didn't tell
asses.
you this.
Nah, they have a lot
Trinidad,
of
big
of
asses.
hermaphrodites
A
too
lot.
and things, so
Yeah.
you can't play with them.
Trinidad
people
to go
like that.
hard.
A lot of them man they get dick and fuck.
And they supported by the government.
Trinidad to go hard. I ain't get that. I ain't know how overrated. I like, for instance, they have Marshall Monday, and then right after that, Bungie
Tuesday
had
on the
a-
rocks.
We did
With
Tuesday
Kes.
on the rocks.
Yeah, yeah.
But Bungie had a boat ride that started like 4 in the morning. Go on this boat ride until 10 in the morning. Now the thing with a boat, you can't leave.
Yeah.
So you gotta steady. These man play this whole boat ride. All they play was soca.
I'd have been tired of that shit, boy.
My boy.
God,
All they play. And then the crazy thing is, since it's such a big soca market, most of the soca don't make it out of Trinidad. So I have never heard half of the shit in my life. And it's like, yo, I want to go home. I just want to go to my room. Why did I got questioning my, why did we do this?
Yeah.
Why did we could have just gone back to the room. Like, imagine 4 straight hours of just play soca. So for that, I know that man to go hard. That ain't my thing. I ain't really a soca man like that.
as a DJ though, you ever get you out from?
Hell yeah. That's why I mess up so much shows.
You get you up live or like afterwards? They
You
had the
didn't watch St.
decency.
Thomas Village?
I can't recall. What did you do? What did Delibanger do?
Alright, it really started from I should have brought some equipment with me.
Oh, so you were
No,
slacking.
I gotta say this here. Again,
Okay.
it's crazy when you go home, none of the equipment is ever there.
They expect you to have it.
Like, promoters expect DJs to bring their own gear.
Engineers too.
Like, a man will build a club back home
Yep.
and don't put a system in the club.
Dog.
Like, it's a club. It needs 3 things. The club, the bar, and the system, right? And,
Unless you're deaf.
but that, and that's how the Virgin Islands Carnival Committee to treat certain situations. Like
Like
you
you're
don't
blind.
have equipment, you gotta bring your own
I
equipment.
agree completely.
And you would think if all places you going home, they could do it. You know what I
Especially if it's because it's Rock City and you know you're giving back to your people. Let's have them ready and set up good.
mean? Yeah. But I mean, but it's a culture at home that I think need to change.
It's too much old people, man. It's really too much old people, man. That's the problem. Too much old people.
Yeah, definitely. I feel, and that's the thing. I feel the younger generation needs to take over, man.
That's another.
It's gonna take a while.
Huh?
It's gonna take a while. A long while.
Yeah, because I think most of what we need to, where the younger generation need to come in, is more so in like owning businesses and owning stuff like that, because your tax dollars is what really does top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I pay more taxes than a normal person or somebody else,
Your say
let me say
matters
that,
more.
really and truly, you have more say than that person.
Yeah.
That's how America is set up. sucks that it is that way, but that's what it is.
That's what Bonnie was
So
trying
if
to
the
get
business,
rid of.
if the business people want something, that's what stands. If Main Street right now want something, that's where it's gonna be, because that's who.
Paying everything.
So they're going to
fund the
the
city.
biggest spender then.
That's how everything. The nicer neighborhoods gonna always have better security or better schools, because that's where they put the tax dollars. No. With all of that type of situation, though, I just feel the younger generation just need to I gotta give her a plug, Ebo, what she doing.
Big up to Ebo.
Ebo put up a status this
Rated
morning
by
and
wire.
say,
Bad with the locks.
what is this? The 30th.
Bad.
Your next appointment is September.
Baddest.
That shit there is dope. And we just need all our young people to think like that.
Man,
Do
this
that thing.
girl's a psycho when it comes to this business thing, you know. That's why I don't watch
She
her.
go
I
hard.
don't watch her. She
You know what I
think
mean?
I don't watch her.
Most cycles is
Even like,
geniuses,
for instance, they got a
She like
restaurant.
Kobe with this shit.
They got a restaurant home. A young lady owned. She's, I think she's like 24, maybe 25. Sabrosos.
I keep
And
hearing,
every
but
time I
you
go
see,
home,
this
that's
is
where I eat.
this is post seller say check. I done gone. I don't even know where Sabrosos is, but I keep hearing about it. I think that's who I'm cater the summer jam.
Yeah.
That's who cater the summer jam. Everybody said the food good, man.
Yeah.
Who she
yeah.
is?
It's, you know where the graveyard is downtown?
Yes.
It's on the back street behind that. Right there. It's a small little spot in Sabrosos. She started off in a smaller spot than what she had. And build a business from scratch.
No, she had no.
It got to the
Man,
point.
I hearing a lot
It's
of
so
things.
crazy that when she first started, the business was running so slow that she only had a couple days that she could have opened, to afford to open. I went home last weekend, I ate there. It's like she don't even have time to come over and say hi to me at the table.
You gotta leave her alone.
You know what I mean? And I support businesses like that because that's people my age, people younger than me, that's doing something that found their passion, their dream, and say like, yo, if she used to be a chef at Coco Blue and some of the other restaurants, she said, I'm tired of working for people, I want to do this on my own. This is my island, I should be able to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like
Who should get working in there? Like,
Um,
kind of like
people her age, she's Dominican, so
Dominican or Dominican?
Dominican.
Okay.
But Santo and Black.
I gotta check
You know what I
it.
mean?
You
But
know,
she
you
took-
know you gotta tell the difference. Dominican, gasowe, Dominican,
Gasowe.
kiki. Yeah, that man.
Sorry, Santo, yeah.
Santo.
But,
Every
yeah.
Spanish is Santo.
But that's people our age, you know what I mean? And they doing things. I talked to Rain from Jamos the other day.
Yeah.
Rain,
Shout out to
and
Rain.
I keep up with everybody. Some people don't think I don't keep up with people. I might not respond quick, or I might not.
Superstar.
I might not respond quick, or I might not retweet your thing quick, and all of that. And I don't even come off a superstar. That come off for like
Easy.
getting in trouble with a lot of people for retweeting the shit. So you know what I say? You know what I mean? Or retweet your shit.
You used
no.
to slander people that.
No, I
Yo,
didn't.
venomous, me boy. Don't act.
I bring up a story. For instance, one time this girl told me to retweet and post her music. I went in the studio. She tell me, "Oh, you don't do that for nobody." Blah blah blah. I said, "All right, cool. I'm gonna do it." She so happens to drop a very horrible fucking video, right?
What's your name, man?
And I retweeted,
What's your
and
name?
they slander her for a whole week.
Who fault is that? Yours.
But that's the thing. How is it my fault?
Why you
She
retweeted
told
her?
me to put her video and her music out.
She didn't know what she
you
was
got just-
thinking.
You give her the false
You were
hope that
being
we
a
got
yes
her.
man.
It's not my fault she put out that product.
You were supposed to be like, well,
You didn't tell her where it was
I
kind
ain't
of.
her management.
I don't want to put this on
I'm
my
not
page,
management.
though. I don't want this kind of negativity on my page. That's
Look,
what you should have
I
said.
put it up. You could see I was non-biased about it. But I put it up and I said, play or pass or play or whatever it
Yes.
is. And that was it was just that.
You
What is it?
single-handedly
What the
ruined
name
her
of the song
singing
is?
I
career.
really don't even know the name of the song, buddy boy. I know she went
she's-
What was it you said?
She
Pass
sing?
or play? I could find
She
it.
sing? She rap?
You know who it is, man. The one where she was in the tub and all kind of thing.
She act like
She
Lil'
was
Kim?
rapping.
She act like
She
Lil'
was
Kim?
rapping. Yeah.
Like a baddest bitch type, Trina type shit.
You know who it is.
I know you're talking about.
You know
I
it.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
But she doing her thing though. She doing her thing. And look, I said, me go like, that video, it was horrible. But you keep at it ain't everything you make gonna be the dopest shit ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yo,
you don't
probably-
put a cosign
you probably
on it. You
fucked
put
up
an
some
arm around the
braids in your
shoulder,
life
man.
before, right?
He give it a cosign. It's like you kind of like you gas up. You gas up. You gas up, man.
No, she cussed me.
93.
She tried to put me in my place in the studio. So I said, okay, cool.
See,
I
so
petty.
you-
I petty
see, so
bad.
You know what you were doing then?
I petty bad. So I
You
said, all right,
single-handedly
cool.
ruined her singing career. You know that, right?
I didn't do that, man.
That's
Single-handedly.
He's that axe model or that.
With a
Come out with
retweet.
something that dope.
I would have retweet.
She could come out with something that dope.
Okay.
So anyway,
Let me go
that's
back.
why I don't retweet people's stuff quick. Because it could be a good thing
Or a
and
bad
a
thing.
bad thing.
So you gotta make sure that the code's clear.
Exactly. Between that's one thing, and I ain't gonna lie. I work hard to bring my
So
brand
you
way.
only
to it.
retweet talented stuff.
I can't just everybody out there just because.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't have people in my inbox now. Ain't been home in probably 10 years. I will say yo, I from the Virgin Islands. Listen to my music, play. That's it. That's a message. No
Because
hi, no how are you. I don't know these people.
Yeah.
Like when the message show up, it'll be like from a stranger.
I mean, so you pretty much getting flooded out, but you know you
Like-
you know the mindset though.
Yeah,
You know.
Like that's why I say I don't retweet people. So I watch people grow. The first one could be a fluke.
Mm.
The second one is like, okay, he onto something. The third one is like, okay, I see you. You making some noise doing what you doing. So I can't just I don't feel like one song from somebody could be it. I gotta see your work.
But then again, you speaking on locals, you speaking on anybody.
And anybody.
Okay, let's go to locals though.
Okay.
You know how it is home now.
Yeah.
How you really think, like, what you think they should start doing from here on out to get the local rappers up? Because clearly now social media showing me that we have a lot of rappers and we have a lot of good rappers.
I ain't sure you to say.
And why did they think that like a Rock City, they just hey and like
No, I ain't sure.
like why you think that the cars that mindset?
I ain't tell you this. I am going on record and saying this. Home is the easiest place to get music out to the masses.
Really?
Really. And I break that down to you. So, home is the easiest place to get music out to the masses. The reason why I say that is all the radio stations. You can walk up in a radio station. If you meet the DJ, go on air and introduce your music to the public. On multiple stations at home.
Because
Not just one. Multiple stations.
Is it true that 105 Jams are charged to do that though?
If 105 Jams are charged now, there is multiple other
Others,
radio
yeah.
stations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Super tracks. I go shout out to them man to play local. They might have a
Best
couple
in the world.
days to play local music alone on air. So the thing about it is, I just say what happened to a lot of artists, they'll become bedroom rappers. Or it's like me and my boy them to play ball and that's it. Or them man they just record song but they don't ever put it out.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you could give me if you give me something in the wrong place or wrong time, it might not get the attention it should have get.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you give me a song in a club or in a situation like that,
I can't pay no attention.
most
to it.
likely I'm going to forget about this fuck. And if maybe I might be home and going through my pants and, oh
See
shit,
it.
let me check this out. You know what I mean? Or I might be going through my pants when I need to be someplace else and I fucking get pitched someplace. You know what I mean? So it's not like you hearing something and you ain't studying it. But if I hear something enough times, I have to study.
So you think
Yeah.
the carnival committee should start laying, like, even if it's not calypso related or soca related, let them just do like a little act in the village, just to
I
get
wouldn't-
something
I
up, to
would-
warm up the crowd or something.
To be honest, I wouldn't put an artist that ain't doing something all the time on the carnival stage.
That ain't doing something all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't put you on the carnival stage. You wanna know why? Because what a lot of people don't understand is sometimes that might be too big for that
stage.
artist.
It's a big stage, you know.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot of people.
I can tell you this right. And the reason why I say that, if you don't have no experience performing all the time, you will have no idea what to do with that stage. Performing a song is the least of what's going on stage.
Well, I watched the stream of the Summer Jam that just went by, and a lot of them never performed before. I know a lot of them never like had a performance, but it was small. Like you say, it wasn't a big stage. It was small. It wasn't Crush, formerly known as Metropolis for the people who ain't been home in a long time. Pretty much, it was so small and it had enough people. Like they were comfortable. You know what I mean? They were talking. They were like having crowd control. They were doing their thing. They were living out their dreams in a little box.
Exactly. No.
But ain't everybody come out to like, you know what I mean, to help them live their dreams.
I feel you on that.
And I feel like a lot of people they ignore them.
But this is another thing too. So now, along with knowing the music and creating the music, you have to learn the business. You know what I mean? And the reason why I tell people all the time with this, and the people will be like, the business, and they look at it as you could read a book and learn the business. To be, ain't nobody could ever write a book and being necessarily a businessman. Because a lot of it ain't even a deal. You know what I mean? It's like, for instance, I might just want to get advertising or a sponsorship for this program, for this summer job, right? So imagine you want a sponsorship and all of that for them. The best way to do this is, all right, if you know the owner or whatever, you get a conversation with him or whatever, you find what that person like. Because most business deals and most business decisions ain't necessarily made as you just going to the person and saying, yo, play this, or yo, come out to this. If I had a relationship with you or some type of a friendship with you, you know what I mean? You might not even need to ask me. You might be like, yo, I'm thinking about doing this here, blah, 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 blah. I tell you straight up, yeah, I feel you on that. Maybe you could try this here and I'll invest this. And that's how it usually happens.
That's how it happened with this whole situation, because it was like, boom, we about to set up this podcast with you as the first guest, and then I'm with you guys behind the scenes, watching you guys do everything, and it was like, boom, like, right then and there, like, there you is, like, there we go. Like, that was so easy, like, I probably wouldn't even know that I had a performance for Rock City today. Yeah. I would not have that argument on Facebook about whatever. About them $1,500 jeans you had on earlier. We're going to talk about that.
Oh, man.
We're going to talk about that.
Okay, so I have a question for you. As a rapper, right? I'm not a rapper.
We're going to get back to that about jeans. $1,500. We're going to get back to that.
As a rapper in the Virgin Islands, and you in the Virgin Islands for a show, I guess, and when is the perfect time for me to give you a demo of my music? Use a DJ, you know. When is the perfect time?
When you guys be
bothered? When would be the good time to approach you with my music?
That whole time might not be the perfect time, or it could be.
It's depending on you.
I just feel like if as an artist you want DJs to play your music, the DJ needs to know you. You know what I mean? Like, if a stranger just walk up to me and give me a CD, that's just a moment that happens throughout my busy day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, some dude walk up to me and gave me a CD. Versus, you more so build a relationship with the DJ. You maybe they'll come to the club a couple times, you know what I mean?
Probably perform twice or something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know this cat.
I know who this dude I was in the club. Oh, you rap? Oh, for real? I put more interest into that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus, if you just walk up to somebody you that don't, and then not only that, it's like, okay, cool. You give me your mix CD. I like it. What can I really do for you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but
what
see, some people just think like, once I meet somebody who on
in the industry,
you're gonna just put me on, and that's it. Like,
you know what
put me on.
You know what makes anybody on? Build your fan base. In
numbers
anything you do, numbers top. You going to a label, you going to anybody. Look, these labels right now don't even know what to do with an artist.
Oh, they lost now. This
they don't know
killing everybody.
What to do with an artist, because they're like, how do we market them? Yeah. How we do this? They're selling people the wrong, like, I don't listen to that. Why are you trying to sell me this? Because they don't understand it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to think about it as, what this man going to really do for me? Or whatever. Now, if I come to you with a fan base, you got to play my shit. You know I got
the fan base dictate the lane, though.
But they did, because
like strip clubs right now, they choose songs, like they choose hits in Atlanta.
But there's a lot of songs that's hits that's not hitting the radio. We live in a time where, okay, look at this right here. Uzi Vert, right? Not my favorite rapper.
Yeah, shout out to Uzi.
You know what I mean? But shout out to Uzi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been to an Uzi
You like
show.
Uzi?
Hell
Uzi
yeah.
gives you a great ass performance.
Yeah,
Hell
he
yeah.
Like,
He mad hype.
I'm not hating on the dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody have their taste of what they listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But Uzi gonna give you a great performance. You know what I mean? He gonna leave his heart on the stage. Uzi just started to hit the charts.
Couple months ago.
Uzi been on shows.
Yeah.
But see, they happy with that. That's show money. You know, they just saying, oh, whatever.
Bruh,
I
that's
don't want to
the
be a
money.
rapper. I just want to
But
be.
that's the money.
Yeah, Yachty started rapping 6 months ago.
Bruh,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
that's the money though.
That's why he's so trash.
Yeah.
Look at it, say Beyonce don't sell albums to go sell albums. She sell tours.
Beyonce don't make mistakes, man.
She sell tours.
That's the most
You gotta
perfect
remember,
woman
her
I've ever
album
seen.
came out while she was on tour.
Kanye kind of did the same thing.
But look what's crazy.
What do I the life of Pablo?
Jesus.
Her album came out when she was on tour. You know what she put out for her tour? Formation. One song.
Yeah.
To sell a tour. Then drop the album in between it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people ain't selling music right now. And that's the thing about it. It's an illusion. Smokes and mirrors. So I could be, you look at it as a rap game. Most people don't even look at it as a rap game. I remember Pitbull himself, he said this, I could give a fuck about the music, the hits. I just need to keep one hit going so I could be popular enough to get to these companies.
So he could get them to play on.
That's the check. McDonald's used my
That's
sound.
what what's his name do too? Flowrider.
Yeah.
He pimped the game to the point where he in with everybody. I think he Hollywood.
That's
He
what it
Hollywood, right? You call him
But
Hollywood.
that's how it is. You know what I mean? People, you don't look at. People need to stop looking at the what's right here and see wait. How this get here. You know what I mean? Because right now people ain't selling what they actually like. People think music is being sold. Dude, nah. The music is a small money. They've figured out how to get past that small money, and that's because music money is slow money. You could write a song today, it pop in today.
Yeah.
You don't get a first check till 6 months after, and that first check ain't gonna be big because
You know, you got built up.
it was building. So the big check probably ain't gonna be until 2 years.
They're gonna come.
You know what I mean? Then you get that check, $1 million check. But you know what I mean? Like, so when you look at situations like for what it is, I tell people stop looking. You can't look at one situation and be like, damn, this man hate me, or this man ain't like my music, or this man ain't a fan. That might not be a fan today. You might make 2 other songs and then
you grow.
Kind of like Young Thug for a lot of people.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know what the hoopla was at the beginning.
Let me show you something crazy. And I experienced this here with Sisa.
Loud.
Sisa first song that he,
Shalo.
not Chelo, the one before
Repair the
Chelo.
Year?
Yes. He sent me the song. His partner, who I know, he was like, yo, I need you to mix that song. I know you to mix music and thing. I need you to mix that song for my partner. He just coming up, blah, blah, whatever. Right? All this time, right, I don't know who Sisa is. Like I said, I ain't really a soca man. I don't go jam on a regular like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now, I mix the song, send it back, and then the next night, I had to play for a jam for La Park. Rest in peace, La Park. Rest in peace, La Park. Right? In the middle of the jam, Sisa come on and had this fucking
Tear it
crowd
up.
on tilt.
And that was like his first performance.
It probably wasn't his first performance,
First, second, third.
but he had no
all
sound
the stages.
recorded and out.
So
He was just on Rhythm alone.
Yeah, he was just on Rhythm alone. He go in the jam, Rhythm alone, turn up the place. I see this man, and look at it, the jam was turning. It was done already turn up. He hit the stage with no song out and turned this fuck over. And I like, and this had man,
That's how like Rancho start too. They kind of sound like the same. They got like the same.
yeah. But the thing about it is, guess what? Me, I didn't know who Caesar was. Like, a man said me the day before, I didn't know who Caesar was.
Yeah.
All these people knew who he was. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But
I didn't
that
know who he
moment, he don't ever have to ask me to listen to his
Like a lot of
mixtape.
these XXL fresh.
If his thing end up in my email,
You know his quality.
I gotta listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He never.
But he put himself in a position.
But that's what you gotta do. You put yourself in position. You know what life is about? Opportunities. From one opportunity to the next opportunity to the next opportunity. Your first opportunity braiding hair probably was pan, I'm from across the street. But then, I remember she always used to tell me she want braid Marshall hair.
Boom.
And she braid Marshall hair.
Boom. That's it right there. That's dope. And that's
Real
really dope.
talk.
And it'll be dope when you see it happen. Like when you see it like, okay.
But
Okay.
you think she put herself in the situation? She had a, and it's crazy. The relationship she had with somebody is what put her in the situation that she could braid Marshall hair.
Keep it professional.
You know what I mean? All the things they say. Relationships with people. Dude,
So keep
people ain't no home.
So keep your relationships tight.
And yes, that's one
And
thing.
keep
But
up
I
good
tell
fan
you to
base.
say, a lot of people gotta start living outside of the bubble. Can I tell you to say, I have experienced some crazy shit in my life after just building relationships with people. That's me doing shit. I went skydiving,
Oh,
building a
shit.
relationship with a person. I would never jump out no plane.
You sound like me. I ain't fucking with
But
that.
you gotta look at it as the same thing as like
life.
you saying that, but it's like how
Yeah, I know
long
you're
do
saying that
how,
now.
how bad do you want your life goes? Like I ain't,
Bad.
you know what I mean? If you want
Want
your
it
life,
bad.
if this is what you want to do with your life, how far will you go to do that?
I don't want to jump out that plane. I know that much.
I jumped.
At least you ain't dead. At least you're
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
You, I'm glad you're here.
Let me ask you a question. Little side note. You bring music with you? I know you get something exclusive. That's all I want
So
to know.
they're
You get
exclusive?
something exclusive.
At least some beats.
We need something.
I could play out playing all yeah.
We need something.
Okay, cool. Well, how about this? We're going to take a little break and then we come back.
We'll give the people something, man.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
We've been talking a lot. We'll give them something. We will take a brief intermission. Island time, I guess.
I love it when we fight just to make it. Funny how bad words turn to making love. I get under your skin, babe, just because.
All right, welcome back. It's Island time.
I see the jacket.
Come on, man. Stop
I
playing,
see the
man.
jacket though.
Stop playing, man. Come on, catch my shit. Catch my shit. Catch my shit.
Oh, the man fresh though.
Titles.
And I wearing it my boss style. Cause I cool. Nobody else ain't cool by cool, but that's
He
a
got on the
lot
hot
of
candy cold.
This nigga got on the badass jacket. Come catch a
Feel
jacket.
like Pablo.
I feel like Pablo. That's some swag ass shit.
Kanye's proud of you.
This dude wear $1,500 jeans. We gonna them talk
I wear
about
them
that.
every day, man. Come on.
But you wear them though.
$1,500 jeans, barman jeans. That's a lifestyle.
They
right
comfortable
there.
though?
What is this?
Yeah.
Fay? What I mean?
That's
Free the cat.
cat.
Who the fuck is that?
You
Great
know
rapper
who
from
Free the
St.
Cat is?
Croix. Don't
I gonna play an
Don't
exclusive
pay him
at
no
his
mind. Don't pay me no mind.
Don't pay me no mind. I ain't play exclusive at his own.
And I tell her, my mind stuck
Pay
in
me no mind. Don't
2006.
pay me that.
My mind stuck in 2006.
Hold on.
That's all I remember. I don't know who pop in. I was there with the Wally Cat era. Big
That's
up to
you,
Wally
eh?
Cat.
Yeah, man. If you do anything, man. If you do anything.
Fay the Cat.
Yeah, man.
Okay, now that you said that, kinda hitting
His
me.
name is Eddie Free the Cat Felix.
Kinda hitting me now. What the name of the song is?
Don't pay me no mind.
Don't pay me no mind.
DP.
Okay. You gonna find it?
It ain't out yet, so.
See? Y'all was get exclusive. I bet you get to.
Nah.
Okay, you ain't not exclusive yet.
Nah. Not
Alright,
yet.
use a plug. That is a plug, man.
Give me 3 years.
That he had me backstage looking like a fucking celebrity to nigga. Everybody see me come out like, yeah, man. Pan with Rock City and Delhi and all those other cool guys, man. You guys are cool as shit. Y'all some cool ass guys. Really. That's what I was saying to her. Like, why these guys are cool, man. These guys eating hors d'oeuvres in the back.
How
That
do
man
those
making
taste, though?
peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That fucker is regular. Everything. Oh, them all kinda. They all kinda on the health thing. I appreciate that.
Yeah?
I
They
healthy bad.
had the raw syrup for the sweeteners. It's like they care about the sugar intake. They had the organic peanut butter. They had the organic jelly. I think they had wheat bread, which safe, but they had that. They had cheese. They had fruits, and they were fresh and they were sweet. That was really cool, man. It's like
They had cherries. The
they had like
were
cherries,
awesome.
and they were all like
I never-
shining. They had no
that's the first time
chemicals
I
on
ever
it.
seen cherries.
They were really
went-
good.
they
They
went
were
in.
GMO.
Yeah, no GMOs, man. That shit was GMO free.
That's wonderful.
And they
I
were
ain't
like,
healthy eating.
and white
yourself,
people were just coming there like taking pictures like, hi. And you just acting cool like.
But you know the crazy thing? You know what
You
you
just
get
like-
to see? to Rundatrack with his accent all the
To
time.
everybody.
Hi, Tyrone. How you doing? Yo, hey, straight. How you doing?
Yeah, you coming here with all them stickers on? What that supposed to mean? This man don't care. He don't care. That
But
man
he love him
energy.
for
That man that's the energy guy right there. Back to his $1,500 jeans. Spit
So-
some knowledge. I know Aubrey.
This
Shout
is
out
where
to
we gonna
Aubrey.
start. This is
Aubrey
where we
would
gonna
be
start.
damn.
He put up a status the other day saying about buying a Gucci. No, do you really need a Gucci belt?
Do you really need a Gucci belt?
No, you really don't.
Do you want it?
Do you want? If it's for
I
you,
don't
yeah.
even want a Gucci belt. Like,
I mean, if that's Gucci, I don't like Gucci. I am not a Gucci man. Gucci goes on sale. I don't deal with Gucci.
this is the only Gucci I like.
The link.
And Gucci man. Burr. My doppelganger.
So,
It's
but when it comes to other things though, yeah, I look at everything as an investment. Anything I buy, period, in life,
That was something that you guys taught me about that though. I didn't know half of that stuff.
I look at everything as an investment.
How much money you could get when you're done with it?
Yeah.
That was real. That was
Or
some
why you invest for different reasons.
that was some finessing shit.
You gonna buy something that you gonna like, number one, whether you're comfortable, whatever, and then you look at it as an investment. Like a man might say the $1,500.
Which
Right?
I
We
would
don't say
not
that
be
now.
buying.
That
This guy.
no, I ain't gonna tell you
Don't
to go
buy.
buy that shit every day. If that's not in your means, don't buy nothing like that. But if I ain't pay $1,500 for it, so you know what I mean.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. But the point is this: everything that you do is an investment, right? But if I buy some $1,500 jeans, right? I think about it this way: $1,500 jeans. I could wear these here for 2 years, beat the shit out of them because of what they
The
are.
tag, yeah.
2 years later, I could sell them same jeans for $1,000.
Okay.
The whole fashion thing, I totally understand it now. You know what I mean? You could
Okay.
look at this. You could buy a pair of Yeezys in the store. First of all, you have to have a chance to get to buy it in the store.
That's like
But when you
Jordans.
get retail, it's $200.
They're using robots on the internet to be in place to get these shoes. Like it never been that serious before.
Exactly. So look at this here. I'm not gonna lie though. They are the most comfortable shoes today. I don't know why he don't market it as, yo, this is the most comfortable shoe you gonna wear.
Yeah.
He just wanted to be
He
like.
don't. He just say it's easy to look cool and it costs this price, right? But I'm not gonna lie. It's like you could buy it for $200 in the morning. By the time it sell out, Yeezys is then $1,015.
I need.
But I'll tell you this.
Shout out to J Smart, man. Solely Responsible Kicks. That's the plug. That man know about his kicks. Shout out to that guy.
So now this is my thing with the Yeezy situation. So it's like, if I buy a shoe, my problem is I don't beat out anything I buy.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
I can see how that sounds. So
You do
But-
what? What is you do?
as in, I get some brand new shoes. I ain't the sneaker head that gonna put them up. I ain't Timo.
If you use the Tom sneaker
Timo
head,
gonna
use
put
a
them up.
sneaker
I
head.
ain't gonna wear them for like a year. Pull them out. Yeah, I ain't.
You play sports? I had to play basketball and
Yeah,
I had
we
to play.
play ball.
I had to play out the ball and thing. I
Then
had to go
he's-
bowling
then he
and.
wanna go bowling sometimes. Me, Jamal, and like Leo and so we'll go bowling.
Shout out to
all the
Leo.
time. All the
Little
time.
tree.
Shout out
Leo,
to Leo.
Leo's a bowler and we try and beat him. But me and Jamal will be warring.
Shout out to Ibari.
They go crazy. I tell you, we were playing in South by Southwest. So that's Austin, Texas, right?
Oh, that's that big
was
concert
about
that
to
happened.
I tell you this: if you're an artist and you haven't been South by Southwest, next year go.
Is it like one of those things hard to get into, like to go there? Or like,
No, it's easy to go. Like if you want to go, you can.
it's
go.
like, is that like a festival or is it like a concert?
It's a festival.
Convention, I
with
would
a-
say.
Yeah, a convention. Because now what happens is like, all right, it's a very long strip in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
With a bunch of bars, performance places, or just open things that they turn into a nightclub but it's a lot of like small companies, big companies, everybody's at it. Like everybody they go to this thing. Like from the man that just started to Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? to go to this thing. So,
So that's what you want to be if you
Yeah,
if
you
are
need
pumping.
to be
you
there.
want to be there.
Producers,
So
engineers,
invest, man. You know what I mean? Artists, I got.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You go to South by Southwest.
You could. You think like a group of artists home could like group up with each other?
Of course.
We did a show with, it was us,
Pressure.
Pressure, Payback.
Yeah, I gotta get some of them young guns out there, man. At least them.
No, but like I say, you ain't putting yourself in the places to get your opportunities and make your moves. Why you feel that next man gonna do it for you, or should do it for you? Because guess what?
You can.
Man, I'll show you something.
You can.
I've worked with artists, my boy. I've worked with artists straight up. I've been spoon fed so much that they don't even feel that they should go out there and put their music up. They feel somebody's supposed to just take them from where they at in their room with no kind of a fan base
Nah, that's crazy.
and bring them up here.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But
But that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Because look at this. Like I was saying, you have to build a fan base. Nobody else can build your fan base. I could borrow you a fan. And me borrowing you a fan, this is what we're going to say. I could borrow you a fan for a moment. As in, I could borrow you a fan and say, listen to this song. Whenever that fan don't like that song, you quit.
you can't take like.
Oh, now if they, but now if they like the song, then what else?
Then it's dope. Then
And
it's
then
like
what
yeah.
you doing next? What you doing next? Waiting for the next opportunity for
Nah,
my
you
next
need
man?
to come with some more.
You
That's
know
what you
what I
have
mean?
to keep coming with some more.
You
But a
got-
co-signer do a lot
Yo,
in today's industry. A co-sign
Like I
means
say,
a lot.
and they get this on the outtake. Relationships. Build your own relationship.
True. From
If
the
you
ground.
don't build your own relationship, you'll be relying on people your whole life. Your whole life going. Imagine all your opportunities that's out there, because they're out there. You will never get to them because you're relying on somebody else to make a happening
I'm
for
waiting, and then
you. You waiting.
Then you go
If
fight
I
some
help
game
you
mad.
today, no, you gotta wait on this month to help you tomorrow. When you could have been helping yourself and getting along way faster.
That's where all the man, F everybody. I gotta do
My
this on my
boy.
own. That's where them
My boy.
tweets will come out.
Other guy,
It's true though.
But you know the crazy
It's
thing
true.
about it? When you see, and I don't hate nobody for putting those up. I don't hate you. You're going through the frustration.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Cry, lay it out, and start again. But it's like this. If half of these people that put these stuff out, I gotta research who this person is. And half the time ain't even by internet, because they have nothing out on internet to say. I could type them my name on Google and the name won't pop up. This is one of them. Yo, my boy, you don't work with this artist name so and so. Then man hit him. Who that is? Me ain't really know who that is. You know.
I have Jerry Skittles in my life.
What he do? Blah, 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 blah. Wait, I ain't carry back. This is how you finding these people. You know? So it's like, okay, if you ain't even to the point that I can't even Google you and see you got a couple hits on your thing.
Can't take them seriously.
Exactly. So that's why I say
So it's a work ethic thing.
that's all it is.
So
you
you
understand,
walk
this
your
business-
ass off. You
let me
walk
tell
your ass off.
You know what this business is? You gotta look at it this way.
Cutthroat.
Anybody that does music or does anything of their own company, when they wake up in the morning, they have to make money. They have to go out there and get money. Literally. You wanna know why? Because we can't go to work and slack around today. We just at the job site, but still gonna see a paycheck. We can't do that.
Nah, you gotta keep this.
We gotta get up every day and find money. Literally find money, you know, my boy. This ain't a situation where, like I said, the security of having a 9 to 5 stops a lot of people from to going after their dreams. Because guess what? You have that cushion.
That's real.
You have
That's
that cushion, and guess what? You point 80 hours every 2 weeks into it.
That's real though. Okay, get man who hate that man job, but they know they can't.
And
Come on.
it's like,
Yeah, they
I'm
can't.
gonna tell you
Not
this
right
right.
now. At least they're gonna be like, nah,
I ain't
man.
tell you this
can't
right
do it
here.
right
I ain't tell you. You know when music has started getting successful to me after I hit my lowest low. I was homeless, my boy, living out of my car.
Damn. Shout out to you.
You know what I mean? And I would live out of my car. I'll go do what I gotta do during the day. I sleep at a truck stop, shower day, blah 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 blah.
This is
Go back
okay.
in. I used to live in Tampa, Florida at the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I said to myself, you want to know what? I broke having a 9 to 5. I just want to do this music, and I going to get by somehow. I going to figure it out. Because me want to work on a job. I putting all this time into a job when I don't want to do this. I'm making somebody else rich. I'm making somebody else dream a life. And I'm not saying not to support somebody else's dream, or they ain't going to, you know what I mean? But you have to get to that point where it's like, yo, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I didn't went to college. I don't have no father. You know what I mean?
So this was it.
This was it. Like, this is all I wanted to do growing up. You know what I mean? All my baby pictures, I had an instrument in my hand. I played 12 different instruments.
This
I read
dude
and write
bad
music.
too. Like he
You know what I
bad.
mean? Like, this ain't... For me, when people come to me sometime and they might say, I don't help nobody and blah, blah, and all of this stuff. I'll be like, hey, for me, that's nothing. It don't hurt my feeling. Because I know what I've been through to be where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know all the things I taught myself, all the things when I know that I didn't have the bread to go to this school for this, or I didn't have the opportunity for that shit. I get the curriculum, I read this shit just as good as any. I remember I couldn't go to Full Sail. My best friend, she was good friends with Plies. You know what I mean? Got a situation working for Plies doing engineering. Boy, I didn't know the first thing about Pro Tools.
You teach yourself.
I teach myself in 2 weeks how to handle this thing like a boss.
But see, because you at your low. See, a lot of man.
But I wasn't homeless at that time. You know what I mean?
But things weren't blessed.
It wasn't blessed. It definitely wasn't. You know what I mean? But it's like, when you look at situations, I took those situations as bad as my situation personally was. And I never went into work or never went into any situation telling a person that I'm homeless, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, or my life outside of this and that. This is, you gain the musician, the artist, the person with a dream, blah, blah. You don't need to know about my personal life. I keep my personal life private
Somebody
at all
would tell me
times.
that's the other you too.
Because I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. No, I want you to give me the honest, goodness, truth of what it is. If it's this or if it's that. Don't make a decision on me being because, well, he did this or he home. Nah, I ain't want no pity.
Like, just like how this is my first podcast, and it's like, this is the first episode, I kind of take it easy. I mean, care what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, we come in with it, and I feel in what he's saying, because you can't go in thinking like, what if? Because now, for
You
instance,
can't hit the first low and quit.
nah, you can't do that, because at the end of the day, it's like, we've been talking about this podcast. A lot of people have been talking to me about this podcast for a very long time. A long time went by. Now we here.
Look,
now a lot of people like, yo.
You know how crazy it is?
You know what I'm saying?
With everything I'm saying today, if this man apply it, in soon this podcast will be more than just a podcast. Look, the set today, we're looking at the set, and you like, where these man is? Some people probably gonna want to crack on your set and all of it. You like, someone will crack on your fuck. Use jokes, man, too. You know somebody gonna be, my boy get a little screen in the back, blah, blah.
I fuck clean. They clean though.
Clean, man, though.
Fuck clean.
And they get a computer, blah, blah.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
fuck
mean?
clean. I fuck clean.
And the reason why I tell you this, sir,
They don't have one. They don't have a studio.
Nah, ain't that.
I mean, care.
Let me show you why. Let me really show you why I'm
Okay.
telling you this.
I mean, care.
But I show you why.
Mhm.
It's so easy for somebody to go on social media and make a comment.
Well, that's
Of course.
that's the nature of
But
the
I'm
beast.
telling you this, sir, because I want you to grow.
Mhm.
And you take things like
This
that.
is my segment.
Yeah, man. This is for this man here. I'm talking to this man life right now. You gotta take stuff like this here and grow it to the point that you even see past what the normal television should look like. Your normal way of looking at a television. So you bring your own brand to it.
Mhm. Correct.
You know what I mean?
Your own.
As
little-
it grow, you finesse it and you add to it. You
Fix
invest in it. Don't invest in other things. Don't take the money from this side to do something else outside. And it's like, yo,
What's the
why
purpose?
what's the point? Put it back into this.
Keep it
You know
going.
what I mean? Because for me, when he told me about the podcast, I could have said, all right, let's do it. And put everything together. Nah, I sit back in the cut for years. And
Mhm.
like,
This was when we first moved up.
yeah.
That's when we were in Oakwood, and
Yeah.
y'all come to check
I
us.
tell
That
them,
was
like,
like
what's
3
that?
years ago. Yeah.
That ain't my thing. That's your. Start it.
Yeah.
That's your dream. What you playing with it for? He finally said he gonna do it. I said, man, I don't care. I come in to do this thing.
Man, press man, I start.
I didn't feel he would do it yet. So I like, yo, I coming to do it. I gonna be in town this week, blah, blah, blah. So if he had it prepared already, he put it together real quick.
Yeah. Shout out to my team. Shout out.
He put
shout
it together
out,
real
shout out.
quick. But the thing is, I do that because like, if you need a jump start to get to it,
Yeah.
get
And
to
that's
it.
how, but see, you did it in your own way. You didn't do it the way what people think it'll work, where you could just say, yeah, then you put me on.
But guess what?
You wanted
It-
to.
Yeah, but the 2 years that he been doing this, you don't check his Facebook stats. It's always a debate.
Whether he
Most
like it
people
or not.
put statements on Facebook.
Whether he like it or
Most
not.
people don't ask questions. Most people go on Facebook and they say what they want to say. How they feel about somebody else, how they feel about somebody else's man, how they want people to feel about them, blah, blah. This man don't put a fuck on it. This man putting out some stupid fucking questions sometimes that you have to take serious.
And
Whether
I
you like
sleep
it
in.
or not.
And he's sleeping.
I
Take what you
sleep in.
good at and finesse it. Learn it.
Facts. See, that's how
Learn
you
the
take.
background
That's
of
how
it.
you take constructive criticism. You ain't gotta cry about it. If your own boy, you see, this guy's a superstar to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, boom, this is who talking to me. He could talk to you. Jordan could talk to me. I just feel like, on a whole, that's what it need to be. Shit like this.
I think sometimes
Like,
people
sometimes
gotta
you
be
need to
put
see a
into
boy buying my
situations.
drink. Buying my drink.
Yeah.
And say, let me talk to you, man.
Let me tell you know who like that? Petticoat.
Yeah.
Shout out to Petticoat.
Facts.
Let me show you
Bush
something.
tea, baby.
That's why I say a lot of people don't know. I know people sometimes who, everybody who doing something, I pay attention to what's going on. You know what I mean? I got to. I'm a DJ.
Yeah, Ed gotta be in the street.
Any DJ gonna want the next best thing. You want to be the person to break it. So when you say DJs ain't playing your record, that's a DJ mentality. He trying to find the next best thing.
You just ain't the next best thing?
Ain't that you ain't it? Maybe you ain't what
Not
he
right
looking
now?
for.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe ain't, you know what I mean? It could be many different. That's why I say, for me, one situation can't determine my part. One no is not going to deter me from what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Like, I really strong minded about what the fuck I want to do and what I want to be. Like, I would sacrifice everything to get to that point.
That's what you're supposed to do.
You know what I mean? Because I don't, if me happy with this, I ain't staying in that fuck. Straight up. I ain't.
On to the next
but
one.
it kind of goes with like knowing yourself, knowing what's out there, knowing what you really like, and experience different things. A lot of people, remember when I say about the whole skydiving thing?
Yeah.
Right?
Something I ain't doing.
Boy, I say I would never sky.
Nah.
Die.
Nope.
You ain't catching me skydiving.
That's me to the death.
But guess what?
Unless it's for some
Me ain't
money.
gonna lie, the second time I went, my boy, I went because I wanted to go. That shit was dope as fuck.
You do it twice?
I've done skydiving twice.
Damn.
The next, I could go one more time, and then
No, shake my
Shout out
hand.
to him.
I could go
Yes.
one more time, and if I go one more time, I could jump alone by myself.
Oh, so you to be with somebody then?
Yeah, you have to, in your first 3 jumps, you have to.
Okay, so you could
And
kind
then
of
you
catch
could get
the-
certified and jump by yourself. Like, it's to the point, like, I'm ready to, like,
Yeah, that's
go
what
through that. And,
skydiver.
yeah, man.
And as far as a cultural influential thing now, like we're gonna go back to teaching our younger people, like trying to get into this business. Like, what are your views on cultural influence? Like, seriously, give it to me straight. What are your views on it? Do you think the negative music that a lot of us like? I mean, I don't have to be an ass, but I listen to it. Do you think it has like a manipulating effect
Yeah.
on the listeners?
Okay, let me show you something.
That's why I really wanted to ask you.
That goes deep. It goes deep. There's a lot of things that affect our culture. A lot.
Because I mean,
and music is, to me, it's a big percentage.
It's not the only do.
But why is that? It's that percentage. It's not the message in the music. I'll show you something. Look, our community works when everybody spend money with each other. So everybody gonna always have money.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Keeping the
It
money.
goes back to us all as young people taking initiative and have been sick. So guess who you gonna spend money with? Who I to go eat with? I go in Sabroso. That's my age group. You know what I mean? She doing hard thing. I gonna go there every time I'm in Ireland.
If
I'm
you-
going there to eat. Period. If I have the time to sit down and eat, I am going there to eat because I respect her movement and what she.
And you gonna always do it.
You know what? If I'm there on Ireland and she needs something or whatever, and she asks me for, I could provide my services, vice versa. I could ask her to cater something for me.
Yeah.
I spend money with her, she spends money with me. And you add more people of what we trying to do. Because that voice there speaks more than complaining on Facebook.
Facts.
That fucking ain't gonna change
Facts.
nothing.
Facts.
You know what? Change something. You living your life, achieving your dreams. He doing the same thing. She doing the same. Everybody doing it, and just mingling with each other. That's what
Stop
changes.
hating. A lot of people be hating
That's what
for no
changes
reason
shit.
too.
You
Like,
sitting down there and posting out a thing on Facebook and this is
Hating for
what the
nothing.
fuck that change? I gonna read it today. I gonna laugh or I gonna and keep the fuck moving with life. It don't bother you that much. I gonna say this here. I feel we all, and I preaching this on me. We all gotta pick up our slack. Everybody needs to take up their slack and hold up to their own responsibilities. Straight up. If you're a mom, be a mom. If you're a dad, be a dad. If you're a teacher, be a teacher. If you're just a barber man and you kind of cut hair right. Like, go your part. The reason why I say that too is because a lot of time we complain, but we ain't doing shit. Ain't nobody doing shit.
so what you complaining about?
You know what I mean? We want to blame rap music. Look, I grew up in a household where my mom listened to Tupac.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell you, hit him up. I didn't know that song until I was 18.
You'll never know.
I be looking on Facebook and people get their children singing Future. Why the fuck your child ever heard Future for?
No more Zans.
They don't know what's on the kids' phones.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man. These
Look,
kids popping Zans like it's
I grew up in a household where my
candy,
mom
Zans and
knowed
Perks.
everything in the house and where it came from.
It's just whack.
Straight up. So if your kid out here listening to Future and he influencing 13-year-olds, that's some bad fucking parenting.
Bro, they buying them the Apple Music.
I give them the
But I'm just
internet.
saying,
Give them the internet.
Unlimited. 30
to
gigs
me,
a month.
anybody might have their different opinions and say that might not change how that child. But I gonna tell you this straight up. Like me personally, I think that is bad parenting.
Yeah.
That is
And
bad parenting.
I gonna get so much kickback on this thing.
Nah, by the end of the day, it's
But
the same thing.
Real is real.
It's the same thing.
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of parents, but then sometimes it kind of sucks because it's like you know in a situation where parents gotta work so hard that they don't have time to understand or thing with their kid.
Yeah.
Or they feel they don't have time. I personally think you're supposed to make that time because that's part of the responsibility. But you have people working 2-3 jobs and they can't keep the eye on the kid and blah blah. And they think the kid is this person because that's a kid that they get or they kind of know. But then the kid is really this person. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy thing. Like I always say, right? The hood ain't a bad place. If we all had a great mindset, the hood is not a bad place at all. Check this out.
Shout out to the hood.
Let me show you how I say. Every hood in St. Every project in St. Thomas, it comes with a view, a basketball court, a playground,
Yeah.
and a head start.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Not a head start, a rec center.
A
Something.
rec center. It
Something.
comes with all of that. Every single project in St. Thomas.
That's
Some
true.
may be a little different. I don't know, but some even have baseball fields.
If it ain't in that hood, it's right around the corner. It
Some
is.
even have baseball fields. The apartment I stay in don't have a playground. It don't have a basketball court. It don't have none of them things. So I personally feel what makes the hood so bad? The buildings, the playground, the basketball court, the view. That don't make the hood a bad place. It's the people sometimes occupying their mindset. The property value around the hood would be so high if we took care of it.
Yeah.
Instead of defend it. Defend what? Defend what? We defending it, having it looking like a war zone.
Yeah.
If we enjoyed it and we took pride in it, that fuck would look like a fucking fight. Like that's where the mansions are. It's the people. It's the mindset. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, when you go look for an apartment, you go look for all what it comes with. Oh, you got bars tobacco. You might never use none of them. Fuck.
But the fuck I did. True.
But it did. Well, this is a nice neighborhood.
True.
That's why they charging for it. The hood comes with all of those, and it's still cheaper. And it's like, where do you want? What are you trying to do with your life? I feel everybody in life should progress, no matter what you're doing. Progress. No, like I said, no matter what you're doing. If you sell can, my boy,
Then do your thing.
sell can.
You get bad man with no insurance. You can't be doing
You know what
no
I mean?
fuck. You can't.
Know your but I tell you this, know your consequences of everything, and don't put your consequences on the next man. If that's your habit, support your habit.
Yeah.
Don't put nobody else to support your habit.
Facts.
Real talk.
Facts.
But I would say everybody should progress. And it's like, I got people I know from time, I'm 31. I know people from time I went to elementary school that still live in the same building, in the same project to this day.
They ain't going
That's
nowhere.
that's two generations.
They ain't going nowhere.
That's them and their kids live there now. Some of them have kids who live there still.
They ain't going no place. And that's how the cycle
Look,
will continue.
A dead old lady died one time close to me, right? And when she died, I learned one thing from her. That leave, family is everything, and leave your family with something.
Boom.
Leave your family with something.
Work for your last name.
Don't leave your family with a burden. Leave them with something. And my goal, my number one dream in life for me is to take care of my family. Because my job to me is awesome. It ain't a job. I don't call it a sacrifice. I wish I could. I want to be to the point. Not even I wish. I go and be to the point that I go take care of my mother, my father, my sisters, my brothers, my mother, everybody straight. Nobody got one.
That's goals, man. That's
That's why I would want to leave that's my gift to my family. And I want, even when I pass on, it's set up and in a way that it still runs. It's still going. Whether it be businesses, whether it be the investments I decide to make, the decisions I make now, as in, okay, cool. Instead of me buying this, I'm going to buy this because I know later down the line I could do this with this and blah, blah, blah. Like, every decision you make not only affects your life, but the people that come after you, your kids, your grandkids, all of that stuff. We will watch all of these privileged families and we say, man, this family have all that. They say, why they have that? You want to know it? Because somebody in their family had the mindset that my family ain't going to be the family that wanting and begging and ain't got shit.
Facts.
My name going to mean something.
Facts.
So you got to look at what people live for. I don't care. Like, people, the music thing for me is more, it's just a little piece of me. That's not my life. I don't dictate me. You know what I mean? I don't say who I am. You know what I mean? My views on music or the music I make sometimes don't even, it ain't my view. I might be watching it through somebody else's eyes. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I always look at, for your life, you gotta have a well-rounded life, man. You have to live your life, accomplish what you want to accomplish, but still, like, live. People out here just struggling in life to make decisions. Fuck the financial part.
Poor life choices,
you know
period.
I mean? You're making decisions out of being desperate. That's the worst decision you could ever make.
And you think it's true.
Because you're making a decision that only gonna be answered until 2 weeks from now. That gonna need another one. But also making a decision that stops all of that. You might have to sacrifice something to make that decision work. But you gotta look at how bad sometimes you want something, or like if I don't want this, I know this is what it's gonna take. Alright, cool. We're gonna have to go through that. You got. I think a lot of people don't understand life. A lot of people don't take life for what it is and what it really means and what all comes out to make life work.
Ain't all about getting the $1,500 jeans.
Nah, that shit is. You know, I know something.
Ain't all about that. Ain't all about being in the videos. You can sign the debt row, South.
All your dreams come true.
Make all your dreams come true.
Man.
I'm going to stop you though, because I have one major question for you.
What?
You know I had to put you on the hot seat. You know I had to put you on the hot seat. You know I had to put... Okay, I I gonna change it. I ain't gonna even hit you. I ain't gonna hit you over the head right now. I just want to know what the count is.
Groupie count. The GC.
GC, are you with me?
Oh,
Come on, Franklin.
GC.
GC, are you with me?
I am.
Come on, give me the
NGP.
count. Give me the count. Let's take us out. The count.
You mean what count? You the count?
25.
You the count?
Alright, that means no.
You the goat?
30.
That's it cold right now. Anyways, man, we're gonna conclude this episode. It was a real informative episode. Shout out to Deli. That was a good day. I'm gonna tell you no lie. Shout out to Jordan. We got shout out to Rundatrack for all
Shout out
our
to the audience.
shout out to the audience. We had a cool audience.
Really.
We had a cool audience. We were chilling all day, every day. And we have some stuff coming up. You know, we already have our second episode lined up already. It's the entrepreneurial episode, so we're gonna teach you a little bit more about finances, like what we're getting into, real estate, you know, do's and don'ts. If you live in America, or even if you home, you know what I mean. We have the perfect guy for you, and we're ready to see you next time, man. This ain't stopping right now. Like Daddy said, we're going strong, and we're gonna do it on island time.
They tried.